All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to a very special impromptu episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. I'm not going to get into any of the fancy intro or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and get right to this. I'm not going to be on too terribly long. I have a long day tomorrow with Dawn, a very important doctor's appointment. Dawn's my girlfriend, if you don't know. But there are some things I want to discuss briefly here tonight. And I'm at a loss for words. I continue to be at a loss for words. I'm just very disappointed, very disturbed. My girlfriend, Dawn, is very disturbed. She's sleeping right now. She is having like night terrors over this. I mean, I'll tell you. If you've been a part of my community for a while, especially if you saw what happened earlier tonight when Don and I were live from the couch, it was being rebroadcasted once again by Jamie, who runs the Legion. And then he brought somebody by the name of, let's just call him Coach J on the panel. Just despicable things. I didn't get a chance to see their entire show. I saw parts of the second part of it. I guess he removed the first part of it because he thought I filed a copyright, which I did not. I did not file a copyright, but I guess you didn't want to take any chances, Jamie. I get that. Whatever, I get it. I'm really, really flabbergasted. I'm really at a loss for words. Before we get to it, let me make sure the back end of YouTube is rolling well. It looks like it is. I don't think there's going to be a YouTube notification because I've done 3 streams in less than 24 hours. This is the 4th one. So I don't know if people are going to even know that I'm here live right now. Some people may get may get something in their feed, but it doesn't matter. People that need to see it will see it. So there's no YouTube notification, at least on my end. So it's probably not going to go out, but I see the stream here on my home feed. Let me just do a sound check here real quick. Before we get to it, let me make sure the back end of YouTube is rolling well. It looks like it is. I'm really not surprised about what happened earlier tonight. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. I'm really tired of this group of people continuously harassing me on this platform, harassing my girlfriend, Dawn, doing many underhanded things as, like they like to call it, lolcow content or whatever it is. Anyone that is following this content and supporting it and even paying money towards it, you should be ashamed of yourselves, really. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You know this isn't right. Deep in your hearts and souls, you know this is not right. I have not done anything to deserve this amount of abuse. I've made my mistakes like the rest of us have out here on this platform, but I do not deserve this amount of abuse. I have left people alone. I have not talked about these people. I had not talked about Jamie until he started rebroadcasting me every single day. As far as Coach J, I have not talked about you. You said you were moving on. And then you went on a panel and started to run your mouth about myself and my girlfriend. So I'm going to talk about you, sir. And I've never come at your wife in a negative way. I responded to what you had your wife do to my girlfriend. That is not coming at your wife. That's stating the facts regarding all those voice clips that you fooled my girlfriend. You had your wife fool my girlfriend, love bomb her, lead her to believe that she could be trusted. You had your woman lead my girlfriend to believe that she could be trusted. And then you got all that information from your woman and publicly put it out there. Fine, no big deal. Now you want to put it back out there again. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, dude. But if you're going to talk about my woman, if you're going to reinsert yourself after you've said this for the third or fourth time since I've known you over the years, that you're done and you're moving on, I knew you would be back, dude. And you're proving to myself and everyone out here publicly that you are not a man of your word. You're not. You're not a man of your word. You're not. And you wanted to insert yourself. You were looking for a reason to reinsert yourself, sir, because you just don't like me and you want to continue to put stuff out there on me because it makes you feel better about yourself, dude. That's all good. Whatever. Do what you got to do. You're going to do it anyways, dude. It doesn't matter what I say or do. You're going to do whatever suits you at the moment. Whatever makes you feel better at the moment, dude. All I'm going to say is that there are a lot of people now that are supporting Don and I that know the game, that know what you folks have been doing. And they are supporting us. They are helping us. And they're also trying to stop you folks from harming other people on this platform. Whether you're doing it intentionally or unintentionally for clicks and views, entertainment, to make yourself feel better, whatever, right? We have moved forward with a great group of people here, again, that truly support us, and the numbers speak for it. Despite what you folks continue to try to do, regurgitate the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Here we go again is the title of this show. Here we go again, repeating of the same stuff and addressing some people. Here we go again, repeating of the same stuff and addressing some people. I am upset, as I should be, as anyone would be. But I've got myself together. I'm not going to sit here and get overly upset, okay? And I'm not going to lose sleep over this. But I'm going to put it out there so more and more people know what's going on so they can be ready when it happens and they can ignore it, which is what we're going to do. We're going to ignore it, which is what we're going to do. But we're also going to tackle it head on and say it's a repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. Because you folks have no content without me. You folks cannot keep my name out of your mouth, even if I don't talk about you. I don't talk about any of you. I don't want to talk about any of you. I wish you would all just go away and stop harassing myself and my girlfriend, Dawn. We've done nothing to you. We've done nothing to you. The only reason why you keep coming at us is because we're the draw. We get a lot of attention, and you want to steal the attention away from us over to your audience. Whatever. And because you don't like the fact I call myself a coach, and you think I'm dangerous. If YouTube thought I was dangerous, they would have removed me. Why am I not removed from YouTube? But you guys have been removed. Coach Jay, you got removed from the YouTube Partner Program. So did James. So have many others that have come at me. But I'm still here with 2 monetized channels in great standing. And I'm a coach. And YouTube feels I'm abiding by the terms of service. So if I am harming people like you're saying, then why am I still here, fully monetized on 2 channels in good standing? Why? Because I'm doing good things, and you folks just don't like that. The point of the matter is you just don't like me because you want to be me. You want to be in my shoes, right? That's all it boils down to, bottom line. You're not a man of your word, Coach Jay. And I'm not going to talk about you after this, and I don't care what you do. You're not going to get my attention. I don't care. I know there's a stream tomorrow on Tammy's channel. You're probably going to go on there, do what you got to do. You folks can say whatever you want to say. Okay? But I've been nothing but respectful to all of you. The only reason why I've responded is because you guys have decided to reinsert yourselves in my business. If I want to deal with other YouTubers, if I want to do reaction videos to other YouTubers outside of your community, if I want my space here that I should rightfully be able to have, it's not your place to get in the way and harass me to try to get me to go away. You have no right to do that. None at all. Zero, zip, zilch. You guys reinserted yourselves. You guys have inserted yourselves. I want nothing to do with any of you. I wish you would all just go away. Go away. But you won't, because you're hooked on what comes out of my mouth. You're hooked on what comes out of my mouth. And you want a piece of the pie. It's the same old song and dance. Same old song and dance. Same old song and dance. Right? I have not reinserted myself. All I've done is defend myself. You guys have come at me. You, over the last several years, especially lately, when I've been talking about this regularly, I'm tackling it head on because you guys come at me unprovoked. Because I'm the draw. I'm the draw. Not you, Coach Shay. You're no draw. You're no draw, dude. If you were a draw, you'd focus on yourself and not even worry about me. But you follow me around like a sick puppy dog. And you're finding any reason to reinsert, dude, because now you're bored. You're like, I'm tired of being a nice guy again in general or to Eli. No, dude, you've never changed. You've always been the same. You played this game over the years where, I'm done. I want to be a better person. And then you flip around. I knew it. I called it earlier, dude. I called it. I called it days ago. You failed the test, dude. You failed the test. I thought you were done permanently. Well, I didn't think you were, but you said you were done permanently. You said you were moving on, right? But no, you moved on for a little bit because there was a little bit of smoke you were dealing with. And now the smoke is cleared, per se, and you want to reinsert. That's what it all boils down to. I have done my part more than my part. You have caused me so many problems, Coach Jay. You have caused me so many problems. If it wasn't for you, I would have dealt with none of that stuff last year. That's all I'm going to say. But regardless of what happened, I handled the situation maturely and respectfully as a business professional. And I let it all go. Because you said you're letting it go, so I let it all go. And I'm still going to let it go. I'm still going to let it go. I'm just going to let you bury yourself. I'm going to let you just do whatever you want to do. And then when people get tired of the same old thing, or when, your channel has issues because of what you're doing, I'm not even going to go to your channel. I don't. I've got you blocked. I've got YouTube recommending myself I've told YouTube to not recommend your content. Same with Don's accounts. We don't see any of your stuff. We don't care. We don't care how many live streams you do trying to make light of this. Okay? There's nothing to make light of. You just don't like me. More so you don't like yourself. That's my opinion. Okay? And you guys are going to talk about this all week, right? Because you want to leverage my name because the stove is hot, because right now I'm getting traction and you want to leverage it. Many people inserting themselves in my business unprovoked from this same group. I called it the Legion group. You hopped on this panel, you're Legion as far as I'm concerned, Coach Jay. your legion. You even hopped on a panel with somebody you despise because you can't stand me so much. Wow, that's really, really mature and respectful and professional, dude. That's really, really mature, dude. Do you not think most people that have left the Legion, that have stopped supporting you, do you not think most people on the right side of things know what you guys are doing? It's the same old song and dance. You guys are using my name for content. You guys are using my name either for content and donations, or you're using me to try to knock me down because it makes you feel better to knock me down. It's not about money for you, Coach Jay, because you don't make money out here. For you, it's about trying to knock me down, or you're thinking I'm harming people. How am I harming people? I'm not harming anyone. You guys are harming me. And I'm still letting it go, but I'm calling you out because I'm done. I'm done sitting back. I'm done sitting on the sidelines. And so is Dawn. So is Dawn. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to put Dawn in the line of fire ever again, because tonight what you guys did overwhelmed her, overstimulated her. And she's already been dealing with enough trauma in her life that's affected her. Okay? And I'm not going to allow your bullshit to affect my woman or myself anymore. I care more so about my woman. I can sit here and go toe-to-toe with you guys all night and all day. If that's what you want to do, go toe-to-toe all night, all day, stream after stream after stream. If you guys want to do stream after stream after stream, well, I went on to James's panel last night, and I don't like James, but I just needed a place to vent about Eli. So I went to my worst enemy's house because he was restreaming Eli. How pathetic is that, dude? Do you hear how pathetic that sounds? How pathetic is that, man? Every time, dude, you always go after people and say they talk about your wife. Okay? If you're going to talk about my woman or myself, then I'm going to talk about things in a mature way. I'm going to talk about things that you and your wife have done that have affected myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Get over yourself. Don't sit there and try to find any excuse to come at me, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for any excuse to come at me. And it's ridiculous. And everybody knows it. But the problem is, the people that are loyal to you are going to let it slide. They're going to coddle you like a goddamn millennial. They're going to coddle you because they don't want to piss you off, because they need your support for whatever reason, right? That's what happens here. Nobody holds anyone accountable out here. And then they say, I need to be held accountable for what? I want nothing to do with you folks. I just want to run content to people that want to consume my content and want to be left alone by you fucking bullies. I just want to be left the fuck alone. That's all. I only talk about you guys when you come at me or talk about me or come at my woman. That's it. Or restream me. That's it. If you guys were to just go away, I would never talk about you again. But that's not what you guys want. You guys want me and you need me. Hold on a second. The dog is going crazy. I'll be right back. back live. We're going to scratch it and get right back down to business. Sorry about that. 21 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. No notification went out because this is the 4th stream I've done in less than 24 hours. So I've been working some OT. Yeah, our big dog, Bochi, when he sees another dog, or if there's like a criminal show on and there's a bad guy trying to do something bad, he goes up to the TV and barks. And I heard him jump off the couch. He was on the couch. Oh, man. Love that dog. He's just so protective. It's so cool to have these dogs. They're really awesome, and they're very protective. So it's awesome. And I got cameras everywhere. I'm watching. He's not barking now, but he's now watching the TV. Like he's on high alert. I love him for that, but I mean, there's nothing going on. It's the TV. I just wish he would sit down. It's all good. It's all good. 20 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. If you're going to be a man of your word, Coach Jay, then just go away. Leave me alone. I don't talk about you. But if you want to use this as your excuse to reinsert yourself and to be able to have something to talk about when you go on other people's panels, then so be it. But just be honest about it. Be honest about it, man. You love trash talking me. You don't want to be at peace with me. That was all phony baloney. It was all phony baloney because during the time that you walked away, the stove was hot regarding another situation. So that's all. Like, I don't care. I've moved on. I've taken care of my business and I've moved on. But you haven't moved on. And you don't want to move on because you enjoy this. You enjoy seeking pleasure through other people's pain, right? You've called yourself a sadist before many times. You've gone public on that. You're going to scrutinize me for that? You can't come out here and attack other people, myself, my woman, and then because I basically respond to you and say, hey, this is what you and your wife did, which is the truth. I'm not even attacking either one of you. But now you're saying, oh, you talk about my wife. You talk about my wife. You talk about my wife. And now I'm gonna put things back to public and put things back out there again. I wasn't talking about your wife in a negative way. I was not. And you know that you just want to find an excuse to reinsert because you love this. You love coming at me. You love it. You love it. Admit it. You love it. Admit it. Admit it. Admit it, and that will satisfy me because you love it. You enjoy it. You get off on it. Despicable stuff. Despicable stuff. I didn't even realize Jamie was rebroadcasting my Walking with Purpose stream. I did not promote either stream. Literally, Jamie is sitting there waiting for the notification to go off. Honestly, these guys are stalking me right on my front door on my channel. I have not promoted any streams. I've gone live right at the moment I've gone live, and they're right there. So what is that telling you? They're sitting around waiting for me because literally within a minute or two of me going live unannounced without promoting the live event, they're rebroadcasting. So what is that telling you? They are waiting for me. They are. I've proven it. I've proven it time and time again. I have not scheduled most of my live streams over the last 2 to 3 weeks to see how quickly the rebroadcast would happen. Because with it not scheduled ahead of time, no one knows about it till I go live. So I'm looking to see how quickly are they going to be on it. And they've been on it right away. So what does that tell you about these people? They need me. They want me. They need myself. They need Don. They need this content. They need this. This is what they feed off of. They cannot let it go. They just cannot let it go. They can't. they have no strength to let it go. They have no emotional self-control, right? They have no morals, values, and ethics. No morality at all. Zero, zilch, zip. Every single one of you should be ashamed of yourselves that does this. I'm sitting here and taking it, but I'm tackling it head on. And I'll tell you guys, there are lots of other people out there that support me now. And our support's going to continue to grow to the point of where, like I said, we're going to surpass you. Here's the thing. I'm not even looking to get you shut down, James, or you, Coach Jay. It's not going to matter really soon, no matter how loud you guys try to be. Because, you see, you guys like to amp things up. Because when it's too quiet and your audience is not donating or you're not getting what you want, the reaction you want, you amp things up. You keep amping it up, amping it up, amping it up. I'm not amping up anything. I'm just responding and defending myself. That's all I'm doing. But that's what you guys do. And the more and more and more you amp it up, right, the more and more you're going to show your audience and people out there how vile people you are. You're going to start to lose more and more and more and more and more people. And you've already lost a lot of people, all of you. And you're going to keep losing more. And they're going to come here. They're going to go to Granny's Watching Jess. They're going to go to Country Joe. Country Joe's fed up. Country Joe, I saw she filed a privacy complaint on the General Legion channel. People are fed up. It's not just me. People are fed up with this really stupid, vile content. This is against the terms of service. And forget about that. What kind of a human being do you want to be? You people are trying to say these people are good people. They're not good people. They're not good people to do this. Okay, even if they're a good person outside of YouTube, they're a bully on YouTube. That does not make them a good person overall. It does not make them a good person overall. And they know they're pushing it. Jamie knows he's on borrowed time. He thought I filed copyright earlier on the rebroadcast with Dawn. But I didn't. I never did. You thought I did. People were flagging it. Maybe you did it because of that. But people can also flag your second stream. People can flag your entire channel. Right? But the point that I want to make is Jamie trying to defend and protect these channels by stopping the stream, deleting it, and then starting another one. Him going through that, he knows he's on borrowed time. You know, dude, you're on borrowed time. You are on borrowed time. Borrowed time. And listen, I don't really care. I don't care if you want to be on the... I don't even care if you come out here and circumvent as long as you leave me alone. Leave me alone and circumvent all you want. Leave me alone. I don't talk about you. I don't want to talk about you. But if you keep coming at me, keep rebroadcasting me, keep doing all this underhanded stuff to me, I'm going to keep talking about it every single fucking day. Every day. And I'm not going to stop until you stop. And we might be here for another 10, 20 years. And I'm going to keep growing. And I'll run my separate channel and do all the coaching stuff there and make this a drama channel. I will. If I have to go that route, I will. I'm all in. I'm not going to stop until you stop, all of you. I'm done with this Legion group. I am done with all these people. I'm done with all of you. Leave me the fuck alone. Move on. I am done with the harassment. You guys have messed with my life, my girlfriend's lives. You know, you've messed with my family. You've done all that. All I've done is try to defend myself. You got people like JB Gunner trying to say, I never put a hit on you, JB. I was trying to protect myself because you kept coming at me and you came at other people. Everything you got, JB, you deserved everything you got. And now you're trying to justify the Robert Reese while you spit on my father's grave? GTFOH, dude. There's nothing to justify that. The reason why people started coming at you, JB, and why I came at you was to protect myself. That is all. I never put a hit on you. I wanted to protect myself from you. And I was working with people back then that were helping me protect myself against you because you were coming at them as well. Now, those people they're now a part of a different group. It's a whole new ball game, but at least that's how it was back then, right? I've never once harmed any of you. You guys just keep wanting to find excuses to make me look bad so you can continue to use me as your fucking lolcow. I'm no one's fucking lolcow. No one's. If you think I'm triggered, maybe so. This is only the beginning. There's a lot more to come. Seriously. Call me triggered. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done. I'm not going to be bullied and belittled on this platform by you guys. I'm going to raise so much awareness, and we're going to grow an army of people that are here for the right reasons. These people, they actually love Dawn, and they love myself. They love our content. And right now, they wish I would go back to our actual content, but they understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and they're being as supportive as possible. And we're going to continue to find people like that by talking about this every day for as long as you guys talk about it. Okay? Okay? Talk about me every day, Coach Ye. Talk about me every day, James. Anyone else in the Legion or anyone else involved with Coach Ye, talk about me all day, every day. Okay? I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep raising awareness. I'm going to keep tackling it head on. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but that's how you guys are, or how you guys sound. You guys are broken records. You guys are broken records. Broken records. So I'm telling you, I'm going to sound like a broken record too. I'm just going to mimic what you guys are doing by calling you out, and it's going to sound like a broken record. And at some point, it's going to get old, or you guys are going to run out of gas. I'm not going to be the one running out of fucking gas ever. I am never going to run out of gas. Never going to run out of gas. See, these people like to spin things way out of context, right? They want to put out clips of me saying the word cuckold all over my house as a joke. When I first met Dawn, and I first made her aware of that word and why they call me that word as a joke, she didn't even know what it meant. So as a joke, I would go around the house and I would say that word, right? And so Dawn sent some voice notes on Facebook Messenger to Coach J's woman and said, Eli goes around the house saying the word cuckold, and she was like, I think she was bothered by it, and I don't blame her. Dawn was bothered by it because she knows I'm not one, but I was just joking. I was making light of what these people were saying, and I was laughing at them, right? So I'm going around the house and just saying that word as a joke, right? So these mofos take that clip out of context and try to make it sound like I'm some psychopath that genuinely feels I am that word, right? Like, seriously. The big dog is now barking at the TV again. Well, Dawn has Blues Bloods on. Should probably change that show to a less, copish, violent show. Anyway, the dog stopped barking. I've got my monitor over there, but I also have a program for my laptop where I can view our security system, and then I can access it from, there's a mobile app for it. I have it on the phone, so I can see, all of our cameras everywhere. We got cameras everywhere. I wired, after all this crap happened on YouTube, I wired this place. This is like Fort Knox here. front yard, many cameras, backyard, many cameras, every room, hallway. We got cameras. We got cameras everywhere, and cameras are cheap nowadays. You can get cameras, like good 1080p cameras, for like $20. And then Coach J, you show me getting served, and you're getting off on me getting served. You're playing that video clip on Jamie's channel, right? And sir, you know I have a copy of that, and you know that right there proves that you were tampering with the court case that I was involved with. But again, I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm just saying, dude, you're sitting there gloating about getting a copy of a video of me getting served, which is a privacy issue, right? I could flag you guys for privacy on that and take it down every time. And I could send them the court information and all that and say, this is part of a court case. This is private information. This was me being served. This should have never gone out there publicly. I could flag all you guys down for that. Just like CJ did to you, James, I could do that, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because I'm going to let you guys burn yourselves. I'm going to let you guys burn yourselves. There's so much I can flag. I can sit here all day and just flag you all for everything. Copyright, all this stuff, right? Bullying, harassment, hateful, abusive content, privacy issues. I could flag all of you, but I don't. Hey, Lawrence, how you doing? Welcome to the show. 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. I'm not going to be on too much longer. We are at 37 minutes. You're getting off on me being served. Big deal, dude. This whole court case should have never happened. But you know what? It happened, and I resolved it in the most mature ways possible. That was the best way to resolve it, right? And now you're coming out here saying stuff about Tammy, Coach J. I heard you say that she was saying that she wishes she would have just not settled. I don't believe that. Why are you putting words in her mouth? I don't think she would say that. You see, here's the thing, Tammy. I have no desire to beef with you. And you have not been beefing with me. Yes, you made a few comments on my streams, rightfully so. You've been respectful for the most part. And I've been respectful to you. And as far as our business deal goes, I've been on top of that. And I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do on my part. And you know that, right? My whole thing is, you got a man now coming out here publicly and saying things that you're saying that I don't believe. So I'm not telling you what to do, Tammy, but what I'm saying is, are you going to hold him accountable for that? Because that's what he said. He said that, you told him that you almost wish you didn't settle the case. I don't believe you said that. I don't think you would say that. So, I have a feeling this guy's going to come on your panel tomorrow, Tammy, and you guys are going to talk about me and what happened last night. And that's fine. Talk about me all you want. But where's the accountability regarding what he said? That's all I'm saying. And listen, whether you hold him accountable or not, or whether you talk about it or not, I'm not offended. I'm not bothered. I'm going to fulfill my agreement and move on. And I'm going to be respectful like I always have been. All I'm saying is that if people want me to hold myself accountable, you got to hold yourselves accountable too. Accountability is a two-way street. And in this community of people, it seems like accountability only works on their end to us, not from us to them. It's like they want to hold us accountable for breathing air, but they don't want us holding them accountable for anything. And these people do the most craziest shit ever that they should be held accountable for. So I'm putting it out there. I don't expect a response. I'm not even going to tune in. I don't have time for that. Respectfully. Okay? You guys do what you got to do. All I'm going to do is fulfill my agreement, and that's that. Life goes on. And I just wish all of you would go away and leave me alone. If you're going to respond to me every now and then under fair use, take a few clips, and that's cool. But the harassment and bullying has to stop. This has gone on way too far. I want to know from my audience, whether you're here live or on the replay, there aren't a lot of people here right now that can chat. A lot of the trolls are here right now. That's why there's 39 people here and only one person chatting. The trolls are here. There's no rebroadcast right now. But on the replay, when you folks see this, I want to know, do you think this is severe bullying and harassment? I want to know. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts on this. It's funny to me that people that do things to me are not being held accountable by their own people. They're letting it slide. Why is that? Because all of you can't stand me, or all of you just want to see me fall apart and have a demise? If people do something wrong, they do something wrong. If they say something that isn't true, then it isn't true. The same old thing. Here we go again. Repeating of the same stuff. Same old shit, different day. Why? Because this dude claims I was speaking about his wife. Yes, sir. I was mentioning what she did, what you and her together did to get information from my girlfriend, Dawn. I'm not attacking your wife. Does that mean I can never mention her? She's been out here. She's been a public figure. You talk about my woman. Why are you allowed? Dude, answer this. Why are you allowed to talk about my woman? I can't talk about yours, even in a respectful way, based on some things she did that affected my woman. And you know it. It's because whatever suits your agenda, dude, is what you hold accountable, right? Whatever suits your agenda is what you hold accountable, right? You know the whole thing is ridiculous, one big shit show, and you're a part of creating the shit show, right? You're a part of that. But don't come out here and accuse me of trashing your wife. I haven't done that. I've never done that. Maybe back in the JB Gunner days, that's before you got with her. And all that stuff, we've apologized, we move on. And as far as your lifestyle, you've gone public on that, and many people have talked about it. You've scrutinized me, and I scrutinized your lifestyle a little bit behind the scenes when you were a part of our behind the scenes group a few years back, year and a half or two ago. And you went ballistic, but you're able to trash talk myself and my woman. You're able to talk about her background check. You're able to talk about your thoughts on, her losing her nursing license and all that. You're assuming all this stuff, dude. You're assuming what happened based on what the arrest was on. And we've said it many times. We were going to talk about it again tonight, but I talked about it earlier on my walking stream before our show. Well, this was last night. It's after midnight now. You want to make things sound worse than they are. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter how bad you make them sound. Nobody cares on my side. The people that support Dawn and I don't care what comes out of your mouth. They don't care what Dawn did 10, 15 years ago. She learned from it and she moved on and she's bettering herself. That's what they care about. And the truth of the matter is she got screwed on that. This guy was beating the hell out of her. You yourself are the kind of guy that's been known to beat women. So, dude, why should we believe anything that comes out of your mouth? Why? You guys try to get me on the panel. I'm not going on any panels with you guys. I'm going to come on my own channel, get my own views to my own audience. I'm not giving you guys any more than you've already taken from me. You guys keep taking. And I'm not giving anything. You guys are stealing, right? I'm not going to come on your panels so that way you can keep stealing more from me and then berating me and belittling me on the on the panel. I'm not going to do that. I'm not afraid of any of you. I'm not afraid of you, Coach Shay. I'm not afraid of you, James. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm just not going to waste my time going on someone's panel that I have nothing to leverage, and all you guys are going to do is take from me, leverage me for donations to your audience and try to make me look worse. You're not going to let me get a word in. There's no purpose to talking with you guys because we're too far apart. There's nothing we can ever agree on or compromise on. So why the hell should I come on? That's the truth of the matter. Why the hell should I come on? It's pretty early in the morning, Tammy. Hold up on what? I don't want to stir up the pot with you, Tammy. What I'm talking about is what J-Rom did last night. And J-Rom, I'm going to say this, take a quick break and come back. J-Rom last night went on Jamie's show, Rebroadcasting Dawn, and said that he told you, I guess, in private or something, that you wish you didn't settle, and that you shouldn't have settled. He was saying that. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. That's what he was saying, Tammy. J-Rom came on there and said that you said to him that you wished you hadn't settled the case. And I don't believe that. And it's publicly viewable on Jamie's stream. Publicly viewable. Okay? It's still there. So, and I don't care what you do. I'm not here to create a mess. If you want to hold them accountable for that, that is on you. I'm just saying that's what's going on. And I don't want any drama between you and I, Tammy. I've had enough of the drama between you and I in the past. I like being on nice terms, at least civil terms. We're dealing with our court case. It's almost done. It's going to be paid off very soon. And then that's done. And then you guys want to do some response videos like you've been doing, no problem. But what J-Rom's doing is out of control. It's out of control. Out of control. It's not fair to me. You know it's not fair to me. It's not fair to Dawn. It's not fair. It is absolutely not fair. You never said a thing like that. I don't. It doesn't matter what you said. What matters is it's all said and done, and we don't need to rehash things that have already been settled. Okay, all I'm saying, that's what the guy said. He's sitting there talking about things that are none of his business. He's trying to stir up the pot, is what he's trying to do. There's a 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. I'm not upset. It's not a big deal. I'm happy with the outcome, and that's that. But that's what he said. Yeah, you never once told me. Let me even verify that is you. Yes, I did say that because we are right back where we started, and clearly this crap just keeps going. What are you talking about, Tammy? I'm not involving you. This has nothing to do with you. How does this have to, what does this have to do with you? I did my part, and I'm doing my part. I don't talk about you, and you respond to me every now and then, but yeah, of course, learning from our mistakes. I understand that. But I never, ever heard one time that you wish you wouldn't have settled the case. I don't have a problem you saying that. It's not a big deal. If that's what you guys are talking privately behind the scenes, then you should talk with him to keep things private between you and him, because he's going out there and blurting things out. I have no issues with you. Yeah, no, I understand that. Listen, Tammy, we don't have to do this publicly here. What I'm saying is I have no issues with you. I don't talk about you. besides the positive things we've worked through. And the fact that, you're good friends with a lot of these people that have been coming at me and I'm trying to protect myself, it doesn't involve you. Now, if you want to respond to it and give your thoughts on it, no problem. But in no way, shape, or form am I coming at you, and we're not right back at square one, at least between you and I. Because I look at people at an individual level. I don't have an issue with you. I like how things were resolved, and I want to keep them that way. Okay, I was hoping that both of us learned to stay out of the drama. You jump back in. No. Tammy, before you go, let me make this very clear. I'm not here for the drama. These people keep rebroadcasting my streams, and they keep rebroadcasting, more so Jamie, they rebroadcast my members-only content, okay? And it's very hard to stop, and it's affecting me. So I had to talk about it. I decided to tackle it head on. That's what Don and I decided to do, tackle it head on. So here's the thing. You have to live your life for you. I have to live my life for me, Tammy. It's like we can't sit there, you and I, make a pact together, and if one of us says, oh, we're not going to talk about any drama stuff, then, it's no good. No. Yes, he did clearly do that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Listen, you guys, if you want to respond, I have no problems with you doing reactions to my videos. You've been doing a great job at it. Okay, I'm going to stay out of it from here on out. But as far as Jamie and Coach Jay and these other people, my interactions with them are separate from yours. I'm not a third party person, and I don't sit there and have, like, with my group here, people, my issues are separate from theirs. If I'm involved in something, they're not going to get involved. They're going to let me handle it. Because I tried ignoring it and they kept on coming. It was affecting me. So I had to tackle it head on, and we've tremendously grown since that point. It's working for us. That's fine. If it keeps giving people more content, what you're not understanding, Tammy, I wanted it to stop. Jamie was not stopping. Jamie amped it up, started rebroadcasting Don's and mine and my members-only live streams. He bought a membership, and he's been rebroadcasting our members-only live streams. Do you think that's the right thing to do? It's not. It's absolutely not. That's fine. If people are going to make more content out of it, no problem. We're all going to grow off of it, including myself. All I'm saying is, and Tammy, this has nothing to do with you. All I'm saying is, if you care to know, this is working for me. It's working for Don and I. We're finally turning things around. We're standing up for ourselves against bullies. I know you're anti-bully. I know you're anti-domestic violence. And the thing is this, the situation with Dawn, what happened was her ex-boyfriend at that time, okay, wasn't making nearly the money that Dawn was making as a nurse. Dawn was supporting that guy and his kid. And the guy would beat the hell out of her. And she was defending herself. And her kid told the cops that she instigated it. No. You know how women are. They defend themselves. You're a domestic violence advocate. And I commend you for that, Tammy. Despite anything else, I commend you for that. When it comes to DV, I don't put up with it. But that's what happened. Dawn got screwed and didn't have the money to hire an attorney, and it was going to cost a lot of money to sort the whole thing out. So she paid the price for it. That's cool, Tammy. Listen, Tammy, I'm not trying to feed into it, but I got to do what I got to do. And if you folks want to put out your content, that's fine. No big deal, right? We got to do what we got to do. I understand where you're coming from, though. Respectfully, I understand. But here's the thing. This time around, Tammy, I'm not going to let people like Coach Jay or anyone else get in the way of me keeping peace with you, because I want to keep peace with you. I have no issues with you. I think you're one of the few people that actually has good business sense, and you're a professional person outside of the YouTube stuff. So I'm not going to let these people pin and pit us against each other. At the same time, I know we're a bit far apart regarding how we do things or our views. And I respect that, right? But at a professional level, like I've been saying, it's a different story. I respect how you work professionally off of YouTube, and you said the same thing. So with that said, down the road, if you start to sell health insurance here in California, it's a big deal here. It's a big deal here. I could refer you business outside of all this garbage. That's my relationship with you, the honest truth. Besides that, I don't want to deal with this drama with you. If you want to talk about it and they want to talk about it on your panels, do what you got to do. But I'm not going to get involved with it, and I'm not talking about you. I have nothing bad to say about you. It is what it is. Yes, she has been through a lot in life, Tammy. She has been through a lot in life. And these motherfuckers out here keep trying to trash her to get to me. These motherfuckers try to trash her to get to me. And I'm sick of it. I'm going to stand up for her, Tammy. I'm going to stand up for her. I love her. I'm going to stand up for her. Just like you stand up for battered women and domestic DV women. I'm going to stand up for her. She's been through DV. She's been through a lot more too back in her younger days. Stuff that we're not going to talk about. She's been, you guys have no idea what Dawn has been through. We've shared a lot. She's shared a lot out of it, but there are things she hasn't, and we won't talk about. There's a lot more. And for her to be able to do what she's doing at the level she's doing it, I commend her. Oh, that was my security system resetting. That means I'm going to go offline, not on the stream here, but no, I'm not going to go offline because the network is still plugged in. The monitor, no, it is going to go offline because it's resetting the DVR. Oh man. So I got to restart this. Give me a second. I'm glad you came here tonight, and I'm glad that we could resolve this. You guys can still talk about it. Let Coach Jay come on tomorrow. Let him talk. Have your fun. Take your pokes. It's all good. I got a doctor's appointment with Dawn tomorrow regarding her ankle with the actual doctor that did the surgery. So tomorrow we're gonna know how well her foot has healed. The last time we saw the doctors on it was a few weeks ago, and they said it was almost there. So she's been doing very well. She just needs to eat more and gain some weight. That's all. And we're getting there. We got weight gainer stuff. She's got everything. She's got everything. I try to feed her all the time. I try to, give her food all the time. And, she has to be the one that puts it in her mouth. I can't do that. It's good you stand up for it. Yes. That's the whole point, Tammy. The whole point. Give me a second here. All right, that is the real Tammy. Okay. I wanted to make sure that you weren't being duplicated because you know how that goes around here. That's the whole point. That's it. That's probably the main reason why I'm going hard in the paint right now to fight this for her. I am up way too early for sure, but I went to sleep early, so I am up an hour early. Well, that's cool. Tammy, I'm sure you've heard a little bit about my ex, Dana. I didn't stand up to her, or so not stand up to her. I didn't stand up for her. That was a mistake. I didn't stand up for her. I took her for granted. Okay? I was in a different place back then. I'd gone through some things. But Dana was a good woman. I'm talking about not Adventure AZ. I'm talking about Dana, my ex Dana. What's going on was the union dude. She needs some dang Twinkies or something. Well, she has Twinkies. I got them from Amazon. She has Twinkies. She's eating them. We have weight gainer. I give her 800-calorie weight gainer shakes twice a day. And she loves how they taste. We blend them in the blender, the Ninja. LOL, no one wants to be me. Well, why not? Why would no one want to be? What? Why are you saying that? Respectfully speaking, I'm not saying I'm all that, but everyone seems to want to be me because everyone talks about me all the time. They can't stop talking about me. But I didn't stand up for my ex, Dana. I didn't stand up for her. I made a big mistake. I was an idiot. I took her for granted. Tammy, I did. And this time around, I'm just making sure Dawn's okay. I'm looking at my cameras here. She's good. She's resting. Dogs are good. You see, I had to wire this place with cameras everywhere. Like, not just to make sure Dawn's okay when I'm not in the same room with her or not here, but to protect, crazy people from, trying to come out here. Like JB Gunner. JB Gunner. Tammy, give yourself a little more credit. People have probably duplicated your channels. Oh, that's why you said no one wants to be you. No, that's incorrect, Tammy. That's not. Tammy, you will be duplicated, and you have been duplicated in the past. We've all been duplicated. You know that. Of course, I've admitted that many times. I've made a lot of mistakes. The bottom line is, when it comes to Dawn and people trashing her, yeah, we put up with it for a while. We tried to just let it go and test these people to see if ignoring them would starve them out, and they kept going. They haven't stopped. I'm going to say this, Tammy. Jamie has been doing this for 6 years. It has not changed. I'm not telling you who to hang out with and not to hang out with. But he's been doing this to a lot of people. There are a lot of people that are very, very angry at what he does for content. It's not right what he does. He never stops. Okay? And him not only rebroadcasting every one of my streams, if he doesn't do it, someone through his network does it. And he follows me wherever I go. Any new channel I try to connect with, he goes over there, infiltrates the chat, tries to get on the panel, tries to send all those hateful videos. Like, that's really creepy, stalkerish behavior. That's not right. It's not right. We've tried to ignore it. He doesn't stop. So we tried to ignore it for like 6 months. It never stopped. So we said, fuck it. We're going to tackle it head on. I'm really not trying to feed into drama, and I don't even consider this drama. I consider this standing up for myself and my woman and standing up for our business and what we're trying to create out here. It was more of a joke. Of course, folks want to be me. I'm fabulous. That's a better way to put it. I'm sure you've been doing. I know it was. Listen, I can take a joke. I'm glad you came here because, quite honestly, I didn't want the pot to be stirred up. I'm glad it's got cleared up. Now, you guys do what you got to do in the morning. Do a show. Have Coach J come on. Let him run his mouth. It's all good. I don't care. I can laugh it off. I got an appointment to get to. Speaking of which, I got to get off the air here because I got to get some rest. I got a 10 o'clock doctor's appointment with Dawn tomorrow. Anyway, we got a lot more cleared up than I bargained for. That's cool. It was nice that you showed up, actually. I actually mean that. I do. All right, folks. Just as a reminder, Don and I are going to be going live members only this Tuesday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, just for our members. It's not going to be a drama stream. It's not going to be talking about Jamie or JB Gunner or Coach J or anyone else. It's just going to be about you folks. So if you want to join us, you'll need to have your $4.99 membership. Even if they rebroadcast, JB Gunner and Jamie both have channel memberships at $4.99. They're both paid members. Okay, well, I guess thank you, whatever, right? And then I believe a few other people that rebroadcast me from the Legion have memberships under different names. I don't know that for a fact, but I highly assume it. Okay. I don't care if there are 4 rebroadcasts. This show is for our paid members, and we want to hear more from you regarding certain things. So if you're not already a member and you want to become one at the $4.99 level, you'll be able to join Don and I live this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli too. Well, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, please. Hi, Eli. Sandra, don't please me off this morning. Well, thank you. Yeah, no, it's all good. Sandra, it's all good. We handled everything. I'm glad Tammy came here and we handled this. And at least she now has a heads up. She got a synopsis of what happened. No, Sandra, you're going to have to go back and watch the stream. I'm about to go off the air and you can watch the replay. The DVR is turned off, so you can't rewind during these streams. But we're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I'm going to get going. Thank you to everyone. Please let me know what you think below in the chat about the events that transpired last night with the show with Don, with the Jamie show, Coach J coming on. Coach J wanted to put out all those videos and voice clips of me again. Same old thing, right? Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, listen, I know you ladies are not fighting. I know you're being cool. No worries. I've not addressed you, says Sandra. Then I apologize. Yeah, Sandra, just one thing in regards to Tammy. A lot of people have accused her in the same ways people have accused me. So sometimes we'll kind of snap a little bit and assume we're being talked about when we're not. So that was an honest mistake. You know, I'm a fair person. That was an honest mistake. And I think you both know that. It's not a big deal. All right. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.